It's going to start with you, Maura. Arlington Public Schools currently serve just under 26,000 students and is projected to grow at a rate of about 800 students a year to 32,500 students by 2026. What are the most important things APS should do to address student growth over the next 5 years? And what is APS doing well, and what does APS do better?
That's not a short question. Generally speaking, with capacity, I have kind of a 3 or 4 pronged approach, and hopefully I can get that up in a minute. The first step is we have to have a long-term plan, not just a short-term plan. We have to develop a long-term comprehensive plan for our schools and incorporate that into our county's comprehensive planning and be at the table working in partnership with the county and the JFAC as they start to make their decisions, not afterward. We need to be there in the forefront. We need to ensure that we have the staff and the necessary leadership working with the JFAC from the school side. We should also, in my opinion, look at the properties we currently already have and make sure that we're using them at the maximum efficiency that they can from the system today. So it might be more complicated shifting around if necessary, but in the long run we will be building a stronger system. We need to make sure we are working with accurate and reliable data. As we do boundaries and enrollment projections. We've had some issues with that lately. We need to make sure we have the proper staff and the expertise we need to work with data we need. And we need to find ways to reduce the time it takes to build new facilities. Okay, the fourth prong I would say I would have to do is that with boundaries, we cannot subdivide our county anymore. We need to look at our system as a whole and not just look at parts of our counties. That's not the efficient way to balance out enrollment. So there's several ways that we need to approach this problem.
Thank you. That was a long question, so thank you. Monique.
So the first thing we have to do is make sure that we have a long-term strategy. That's very important. We have to look at our short-term shortfalls right now, which include that our students are in schools that require them to have lunch way too early, can't have access to assemblies altogether. We need to plan better. We need to work more collaboratively with our county board members to ensure that we're looking at all the possible options. We need to ensure that we are being efficient with our dollars. And we need to make sure that we put instruction first, that we're not just looking at locations, but that we're also looking at what the instructional needs are for our students, so that as they go through the trajectory of an APS education, they can reach their full potential. That's going to require us to be creative, and look at things in a way that we haven't looked at them before. That's going to require us maybe to build differently. It's going to require us maybe to think that maybe every child may be looking at different school options. And I also think that we can do this and promote diversity as well.
Thank you.
I want to pledge tonight and reinforce our commitment, my commitment, that every child will have a seat in Arlington Public School. Every child will have a seat in Arlington Public Schools. We have a plan. We're implementing a plan. We're delivering 5,000 seats over the next 10 years in our current CIP at every grade level. I am the liaison for the long-term planning in collaboration with the county board to do planning and site identification for potential school properties moving forward, including a 4th comprehensive high school. One of the things that's important is to realize that we have to utilize our limited resources, time, money, and space. We don't want to come to anyone's neighborhood and sort of implement an idea without giving them time to socialize and understand the impact of this. So this is what we're doing. We have a plan. It's on the website. Within the next 10 years, we have 5,000 seats, and we're doing long-term planning moving forward. Thank you.